Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News update. A rising tide protest underway at the Belmont office of Shortland MP and Defence Industries Minister Pat Conroy has been timed to coincide with the resumption of a trip to deliver humanitarian aid to Gaza. 6 Australians were detained by the Israeli military 2 weeks ago, including Newcastle's Zach Schofield and Cessnock's Ethan Floyd, who's since returned to Australia. Rising Tide organiser Campbell Knox says the relaunch of the flotilla overnight comes as $53 billion in defence spending will see more weapons parts exported to Israel from the Hunter.
With the recent announcement that the Global Samud Flotilla will be relaunching their aid mission to Gaza, including several Australians and Newcastle activist and Rising Tide organiser Zach Schofield, we recognise that it is more prevalent now than ever that we send this message to the Minister.
Newcastle Post Office owner Jerry Schwartz has taken aim at Council for contributing to significant delays in the site's restoration. Council has confirmed they are yet to receive a construction certificate for the historic building, with Jerry Schwartz saying he's waiting on final heritage approvals before construction can fully begin. Jerry Schwartz has owned the post office since 2018, but only commenced works on the site last month, just 48 hours before his development approval was due to lapse. He says there have been several times where he's been left waiting on council to progress restoration.
At least I'm persistent and I haven't given up because I think most people would have given up. In fact, if you look at the history of the post office, I'm about the 4th person to be involved with the post office since it was sold by the Commonwealth Government.
The latest health data for the Hunter paints a concerning picture for our region. Smoking, drinking and obesity rates in Cessnock were above the state average, as was chronic disease rates. Newcastle is also above average when it comes to chronic diseases. However, smoking rates in the LGA are well below average. A Hamilton resident is calling for long-term solutions to antisocial behaviour on Beaumont Street in light of a CCTV push. A 3-year surveillance trial has been endorsed by both Newcastle Council and the state government, providing 24/7 monitoring of the popular stretch. However, local artist Nathan Bell says people are in need of more support.
There is already good engagement as well. There are a number of services like Reach who operate on the street and other services in the community. So there is good services, but there's always room for more good services.
The original Thornton Road bridge underneath the one built in 2010 is being demolished this weekend. The work is timed to coincide with track work, which will close the main northern line until Tuesday, with buses to replace passenger trains. Construction on the new rail overbridge will provide 2 lanes in each direction and is due to start later this year. Major upgrade works have begun on the Doyle Street Bridge in Cessnock. The $2.7 million council works will replace the old timber bridge with a concrete structure, featuring improved drainage systems and guardrails. Cessnock Works and Infrastructure Director Paul McLaughlin says construction will be complete by December, weather permitting.
This is a fantastic occasion for the Cessnock community. Doyle Street Bridge is one of the key critical connections across Black Creek.
To 2NURFM Sport.
Knights winger Greg Marju and coach Justin Holbrook will face their former club the Titans this Sunday for Magic Round. Marju played as a fringe player for the Gold Coast from 2021 to 2022, where Holbrook coached him through the early parts of his NRL career. The pair have both stated their relationship has improved since joining Newcastle. Jets midfielder Lachlan Bayliss has been selected to represent New Zealand at the 2026 FIFA World Cup. It follows a busy season for the 23-year-old who helped lock up the Premier's plate for Newcastle a few weeks ago. Bayliss donned the black and white uniform for New Zealand at the Paris Olympics in 2024. The Newcastle Falcons will see some new faces on the court when they take on the Mustangs tomorrow in the men's and women's NBL 1. American import Chavez Woods will add some backcourt firepower for the men's, while Mia Hyde will bring size, skill and versatility to the front court for the women after flying in from a successful stint in the German League. The 26-year-old says, subject to visa clearance, she's looking forward to playing alongside teammate and former rival Nicole Munger.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, she's obviously insanely talented, but I think she plays with a very high motor, very, intense style of basketball, which is something I definitely admire, and I'm glad to have her on my side now.
And the winning numbers in Powerball are 1, 2, 3, 16, 19, 22 and 25, and the Powerball is 18. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.